Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to Mic Check with LilFredd. This is the first episode, and I got a special guest here with me. So this podcast will be Rising Voices Meet Real Conversation. I'm your host, LilFredd. We're gonna have artists, creators, and dreamers. Basically anybody trying to, doing something good for themselves. So we're just giving them a platform to be able to express themselves. We're gonna be located right here on Guam for right now. So make sure if y'all see this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Just help us along this journey while we generate ourselves and one another. All right, so sit back, lock in, and let's get to it. So today, our first guest for the mic check with LilFredd is Guam very own Filipino artist Claude. Y'all give him a round of applause. How you doing, my brother?
Doing good, bro.
Yes,
I
sir,
appreciate
yes,
you
sir.
for having me on here, bro, for real.
For
I've
sure,
been
for
meaning
sure.
to really, have a conversation, bro, because that's what I've been trying to really do nowadays is just chop it up with cool peoples, so I really appreciate you getting me on this platform. And, shout out to LilFredd. Shout out to LilFredd Presents, the events that you do, bro, are super crazy, and it's really something different that is, you know, a different vibe that you're bringing to the island. And, I really respect that, bro.
Appreciate
Coming
that.
from someone that's from the island, So, yeah, I mean, to introduce myself, what's good, y'all? My name is Claude. I am a Filipino artist born and raised on Guam. I am 22 years old, and I've been making music for about, I would say, like 8 years now.
8 years?
Yeah, 8
Okay.
years, 8 years.
You don't
Wow.
look that old. How old are you?
22.
22. So
Yeah.
8 years, about what, 14? 14. What
Yeah.
ended up getting you into music?
So music has always been in my family, bro. Filipinos are just always, I guess every Filipino is musically inclined. It's just a part of the culture, like from the karaoke to the dancing to just the performing, just Filipinos are just always, performers, and they're highly talented people.
Mhm.
So, got to show love to my Filipino people. But the way that I got into music really, bro, was uh, so 2018, around 2018, I was kind of going through like this weird phase, and I was kind of going down this really dark path, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, like I felt like so depressed, and I felt like hella like lonely.
Mhm.
So I had no other choice. I knew that music was something that gave me comfort. So I remember it so clearly still, bro. Like I just got off the bus, walked as soon as I got home, I got out my little composition notebook, and then got my phone, found a beat on YouTube,
Mhm.
and I literally just wrote like whatever I was feeling at the moment, bro. And I remember it too. I snuck into my dad's car, bro, 4 a.m. in the morning, bro, on a school day, bro. And
Don't do that at home. For all the kids watching, do not do that. Don't sneak. So for some people it might work, but do not sneak in your dad's car at 4 a.m. on the school night. Make sure you're in bed.
Dude, because like those times were really like my time to really sit with myself, and not only sit with myself, but reflect on whether it's homework, or if I'm gonna get my fit right, just prepare my mind for school.
Mhm.
So 4 a.m. I would wake up 4 a.m. because I gotta catch the bus like around like what, like 6:30.
Yeah.
So I gotta do all of that mental preparation and stuff. So 4 a.m. snuck into my dad's car. I set my phone up on the side where like the handle is for the car.
Yeah,
And
to
then
like
I
open the
just
door?
and then I just like connected to the Bluetooth, and I played the beat, bro, and then I just spit that, because at that point already I had practiced that verse so many times that I just already, I had it all like down packed. So I performed that, and I posted it, bro. Super raw video, right? Like you see, like I said, the way how I set it up was just boom, record, done. And then I did not know like what I was like, getting myself into, bro. But I posted it on Instagram. My homies at the time were just really, showing me a lot of love because they knew what I was going through.
Mhm.
So I really appreciated that, and I kind of, got that motivation to
keep going.
bro, keep going, bro.
True.
And I just wanted to do another video because I was still feeling that type of way. But you want to know the crazy thing, bro?
What's up?
The thing that really started to really change my perspective on whatever it is I was going through was just seeing random strangers, bro, literal random strangers, just commenting on my videos, commenting on my videos and just being like, yo, I relate to what you're saying, bro. Like I'm kind of going through something similar too. And when I saw that, and I saw like it wasn't just one person, it was like 5, 10 people. Eventually, the more that I started, putting those videos out, and it was I kind of got known as like that car video rapper guy, right?
And sometimes all you need is just a little positive like push behind you, and then like you can take off. Cause I see you like you use the thing you were going to kind of motivate yourself to like keep going. Use it as a pathway to like so that we like a pathway to like not only like keep yourself out of trouble, but like to just get out of the situations you was in like mentally. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like push you in a new direction. Then you end up like finding like people that agree, like you know what I'm saying, recognize what you was doing and kind of agree with them, so they kept pushing you further. So like what you was doing, kind of gave them a like he doing it, I can do it too type of vibe.
Right. Yeah. And that's really, as soon as I started seeing that, like seeing people kind of feel comfort through me expressing like whatever it is I was going through, it made me kind of, flip the switch in my mind, bro. And I was like, oh man, I could take this to a whole nother level. I could, inspire other people to, not feel alone and to kind of go after something that they never knew that they could go for. Cause bro, if you met me when I was not making music, when I didn't even see music as a career, I was like the most timid person ever. I could not, like the way that I'm like holding a conversation, I could not do that with nobody. I was extremely scared to perform like anything dealing with music. I mean, I was breakdancing and all and stuff. Like I shoot, like I was dancing, I was posting it on like YouTube and stuff. You can probably find it somewhere.
You still got it? Yeah, you still busting move?
Bro.
No. Yeah, I see it. Make sure y'all can find that video. You might have to do a little dance about it. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all got? Me or Claude? What we doing? So what if you had to tell someone what type of artist are you, would you like what genre would you be under?
I would say my genre as an artist is honestly outside the box, man. Like I try not to really box myself in with the music that I create, only because me personally, I gravitate towards a lot of versatile artists, like artists who can always like switch it up, and you never know what their next move is with their art. Because I feel like if you kind of box yourself into just one genre, it's not really like, and no shade to artists who are in like one genre, but for me, I feel like, I really want to go to certain like, lengths with my creativity, and I want to push like myself all the time and see what's possible, because I used to think that a lot of things were impossible until I kind of got to it. So that's like another mental switch in my head where I was just like, dude, so I never thought this was possible, but I was able to achieve it. So it's like, now what else is possible? So that's kind of like what I was doing. So I would say like my music is very, very versatile. Like I listen to a lot of Justin Bieber, a lot of Russ, a lot of X, bro, a lot of X, bro. Like X kind of like, if it weren't for X's music, bro, I probably wouldn't even like be here or even making music, to be honest, bro. Like X helped me through that.
Shout out to X.
R.I.P., bro. But
real legend. So if you had to tell someone to like they was looking for your like one song that if they heard this they'll become a fan, what song would it be and why?
Man, that's pretty hard, bro. Let me see. One song. It would probably have to be My All. I have this one song. If you probably listen to it later on, like after this.
I'm gonna drop it right down in
My
there.
All.
We're gonna drop it in there. We're gonna give about 30 seconds. We're gonna let y'all hear it. So which verse should they listen to first? The first or the second one?
Probably, bro, just listen to the whole thing, man. Just listen to the whole thing. Like it's just from the beginning to the end, because it's just a roller coaster, and like I don't even know how I was able to tap into that emotion, but man, like that's like one of the songs, bro, that I just look back on till today, and I'm just like, yeah, like I'm glad that I really nailed it in terms of like expressing just how I felt, because I really felt like I gave that person my all, you know. So I really hope that that's how some people can kind of connect to the song, you know, in a sense, because I feel like there's been times where, you know, you probably gave your all to someone, you know, and it
Nah,
just
for
wasn't
sure.
really
For sure.
appreciated, bro. It wasn't even just like reciprocated,
Nah,
and
facts.
it's just you thought you were the crazy one, you know. But yeah,
Them emotions take over, then it just
yeah,
whatever.
bro.
It's like, yeah, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah,
So with that song, are you able to just give us the first verse? Could you go a cappella with the first verse? Just
yeah.
off the head?
Honestly, yeah.
Let's go.
So it goes, take it back. I wish that we could take it back. Take it back to the time when I was so delusional over you. I just wish I could go back. Why'd you stab me in my back? After everything we had. Should've known it was an act, but I was too in love, I couldn't react. You took my love for granted. Caught you in all of your habits. Turned me right into a savage. Hard cold, this shit was tragic. It's hard to imagine that you would do some shit
Hey,
like that.
I can see
Yeah,
it. I see the vision.
yeah,
I see the vision. Acapella, off script. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So that's how we gonna do it on this show. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Everything off script. He didn't know I was gonna ask him that, so he just came out. Hey, he can actually
Yeah,
sing. So look, make sure y'all tap in. What's the name of the song one more time?
my
My y'all. Make sure
all
y'all
streaming platforms.
all platform.
So yeah, like that one line, right? Because you said the line. I just gotta say it because it's like it's just going more into depth with the song.
Mhm.
Is like, you know, the first line is take it back. I wish that we could take it back.
Mhm.
So really, it's like, you know, when you know you gave your all. I'm gonna say this to y'all right now. This is gonna be a
I
clip right
think
here.
he
Clip
talking to
this right here.
somebody. Clip this.
Clip this right here.
Okay, talk to him.
You know,
Uh-huh.
you gave it your all
Yeah.
when, you know, you just want to just go back to that time and you just want to just redo what you did, because it's just like if you just knew that was gonna happen, you probably would have like, you know, skirt.
You know what I mean?
You know what I
Hey.
mean? But at the same time, though, if I really didn't go through that experience, I feel like I wouldn't have, you know, got that perspective on love. You know, sometimes it's not really like a whole fairy tale like how it is in the movies and whatnot, bro. Like, and that's one of the things that, you know, really kind of shattered my perception of love.
I just wish I could go back. Why'd you stab me in my back? After everything we had. Should've known it was a night. I was too in love, I couldn't react.
Welcome back, y'all. It's LilFredd. We got Claude in the building. So look, on this segment, it's gonna be called Rapid Fire with LilFredd. So look, we got 30 seconds. I'm
30
gonna ask
seconds.
him as many questions as I can in 30 seconds. So the object of this is to answer as many as he can. So as we keep going with new people on the podcast and stuff like that, we're gonna keep a tally of who can answer the most questions. So we got 30 seconds to guess to answer as many questions as you can. All right, so y'all ready? On the count of three.
Good.
1, 2, 3. Jollibee or McAdoo?
Jollibee.
Chicken joy or adobo?
Ooh, adobo.
Karaoke or TikTok?
Karaoke.
Tagalog or English love songs?
Ah, English love songs.
Basketball or boxing?
Oh shit. Basketball.
All right, last one. Rice with every meal, yes or no?
Rice is life. Rice is life, bro. Yo,
there goes the buzzer. There goes the buzzer.
Life, bro.
Now, let me tell y'all something. So I went to the Philippines, right? So I've been in Asia for 2 years now. So I went to the Philippines. I was only there for about, I think it was like 14, 15 hours because I had a layover. So we leave the airport, we go to
Okay.
I don't know if it was like a mall or like a shopping area or whatever.
Right.
So we stop in this restaurant. I can't pronounce the name of it. But only thing I could see that I knew what it was pizza, right?
It was pizza.
So
right.
they had a pizza combo. So I was like, yeah, let me get the pizza combo.
Oh,
Because I'm thinking combo, like, okay, maybe it come with 2 slices and a drink or something.
Right.
Tell me why I get my pizza. I got rice on the side. And I'm like, why do I got rice with pizza? But when I tell y'all, the most fluffiest rice you will ever eat, rice and pizza. You ever had rice and pizza?
No, bro. I don't think so.
You
Oh
gotta
wait,
try
no,
it.
no. I've had. Yeah.
You got rice and pizza, craziest thing I ever seen, but it was good. But so how many did you get? You did, I think it was about 6. He got 6 questions. So as
Let's
of right now,
go.
he's the champion because you know what I'm saying. He's 1-on-1 right now. So look, we're gonna keep him down on the leaderboard. So we're gonna keep him in mind. So hopefully somebody else beat him. Somebody may not, but we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep tabs on that. All right, so let's get back to it. So when it comes to music, what's one thing that you say if you're upcoming, if you were like talking to somebody else that's like starting their career, what's one thing you would tell them not to do?
Not to do?
Yeah. Like just starting out, like you did like something you did straight on, like as soon as you started, you did it, and then you was like, I shouldn't have did that, I should have went a different route. What would that be for someone else?
Don't be going into this industry thinking that it's all about fun all the time. That's what I would tell people, because I went into it really thinking that it really was just like a lot of like, like if I'm gonna do something with this person, it's music, like this person makes music, and it's just, there's this fine line. I will say, I'll say this much, bro. There's a fine line between the art and business. So you got to recognize that line and keep that line, because the art is fun, but when it comes around to the business, it's like you can't. There's no fun and games in that. It's like everything got to be written down properly. You got to be on time. You got to set deadlines and whatnot, and you got to hold yourself accountable. And not only that, but the other person as well, and whoever it is that you're trying to do business with. So that's definitely something I'll tell someone not to do, is to not think about that aspect.
Yeah, so no, pretty much like learn the business part of it first. Like make sure you're accountable, because that's pretty much in like music. What I do, so I do promotions. I do, you know what I'm saying. We starting a podcast, so like come with accountability. A lot of times, like guys, start something. If you're gonna start something, you gotta do it all the way. You know what I'm saying. You can't be 1 foot in, can't be 1 foot out.
100%.
Yeah, so for sure. So when you started your career, what was your first song?
My first song
that
was,
like pretty much blew up. What was your first like big breakout song?
Probably has to be Home. It wasn't the first song that I created, but it was the first song that really, grew like a really good buzz, because I feel like the reason to that is because it's a song about home, and it was a song about the islands, and this song specifically was a collaboration with Crowns Guam.
Yeah, shout out to Crowns Guam.
Shout out to Crowns Guam. So like what was crazy was I actually set like a vision board, bro, and I put it on my wallpaper, right? And I was like, it was like photos. It was more so photos. So basically, bro, like I have photos of just like just stuff that was part of like whatever was in my head, like my dream, like life or whatever, as if like I already like had it, right?
Like a vision board. Yeah,
a vision board, exactly. Okay. So because I'm a big believer like manifesting and stuff, speaking things into existence. Yeah, so
same way I kind of write everything down. Like I tell my dad all the time, like if I ain't write it down, then I probably not gonna do it. But once I write it and hit that paper, it's getting done one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
100%. So yeah, that song was definitely something that I manifested, bro, because crazy thing is because Crowns is known for always having like these fire ass photo shoots. So I really wanted to just get one photo shoot with them, and I see my homegirl in college at the time, shout outs to her, I think she kind of just she just gave birth, so shout out to her homegirl Rachel.
Congratulations.
Yep. But she did a photo shoot with crowns, and as a joke, I was like, "Yo, what's the Instagram of the photographer or whatever?" And she straight up sends it to me. So I was like, "Oh snap!" So I hit up the dude, and he was like, "Yo, man, like, yeah, I've been seeing your content," and I was like, "Oh snap! Okay, cool." Like, let's. I'm finally about to get this photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So he then later on tells me that they're actually doing like this worldwide drop or whatever, and they need like a song, and the the creative guy behind Crowns, I believe, the video guy, camera guy, Kyle Bloss, shout outs to you as well, bro.
Shout out.
So he was like, yo, we'll do a video for you too, man. Like, just put together the song, something that really represents the island. And I was like, yo, okay, cool. So what I did was I got with my producer homie Mason, shouts to him as well.
Shout out.
He put that whole thing together. We were outside our other producer homie's house, just losing our minds, bro, because like we were trying to figure out what the hell can we do, right? So we heard this one song, Senguaizaha Guahan. It's a sample, or not a sample, sorry. We sampled that song, and it just clicked in my head. And then I was just like, yo, I can hear this sped up. So I told my producer, I told Mason to kind of just speed it up. And, bro, we just built the beat around that. And
from there.
Yeah.
All because you gave yourself, you pretty much built that opportunity because you wasn't afraid to reach out. Even though it was a joke, you ended up reaching out, and then you created a nice opportunity. So like people that's watching this, if you got something going on, you can't be afraid to like reach out to people. Like I reached out to him when I first got to Guam. I saw his content. I knew like eventually I wanted to like, promote and stuff like that. He didn't know me, I didn't know him, but I saw his content and he kept doing it consistently. So the first time I met him, he didn't know, but I knew who he was, but he didn't know I knew who he was. So I kind of spoke to him on the sly, like, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I followed you before I met you, but like now look at just, you know what I'm saying, ended up reaching out, like just meeting people. Opportunities come to like people that like, you can't be afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? The best way today is not about what you know, it's pretty much who you know what I'm saying? So collaborating with people, like building brands, because everybody have their own following and stuff like that, or whether it's like business concepts and stuff like that, like it's all about it's enough room for everybody to eat. That's how I feel about it. So like I try my best to like, you know what I'm saying, if people want to work together, like as long as it's like in good faith, you know what I'm saying, give everybody a shot. Let's like, you got something on your mind, like if you watching this and like you feel like you got something that, you know what I'm saying, you can do that I could help you with, or Claude can help you with, I'm pretty sure like, hey, if it makes sense, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? I just in life you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, like just be able to work with people pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because
lend a helping hand. Be a good neighbor.
Stay farm.
Stay farm.
Stay farm. Hey, but for real though, serious. That's all it takes, because like talking to one person and just connecting with that one person could connect you with a whole bunch of other different people. So you never know who's watching. So, you know what I'm saying, always put your best foot forward in whatever you're doing. Try to, you know what I'm saying, just keep yourself doing a good thing. So if you've been watching, you just make sure y'all tap in with Claude on all streaming platforms. This is almost the end of the interview. Is there anybody that you would like to shout out?
I would say definitely first and foremost, shout out to God.
Shout out to God for
sure. Shout out to God, man, because it's it's the reason why this whole thing is happening at the moment. Like I feel like all of this was already written, bro. Like this was all just bound to happen, and something that I've been really getting into is just the word, and I really been going to church lately and just really getting closer to God. And now the way that I see it is, I used to always ask myself, bro. I also used to always tell everyone that's around me, you can ask everyone, bro. Like, I would always say, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I'm just doing stuff, and it's just I don't even celebrate my wins. Like when I recently went to Saipan, and
Oh yeah, I heard about that. With the
Yeah,
Saipan for the
yeah, with the Whalers.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Whalers.
that was like, I don't know, like,
If y'all don't know who the Whalers is,
uh,
just know the legendary Whalers, Bob
yeah,
Marley's group.
yeah,
So that's a big feat. Was that like your first like big concert?
yeah, man. Touching a stage to that like level, it was really really wild,
Oh,
man.
that's gotta be amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
and like it was super crazy too, cause Saipan, I never been to Saipan, bro, and just Saipan just showing me that love, cause there were some people that came up to me, bro, and they were like, "Yo, like, let me like take some photos with you,
oh,
bro," and I was like,
hey, that'd be
"Yo,
nice taking photos. Like,
that's crazy."
yeah,
Like,
I know that
yeah,
feeling. So like, so with you going, so do you? What do you make your music at? Like, who do you work with to do like music? Like, you're recording, like you got a certain studio or something? Like,
yeah. So New Wave Studios,
New
man,
Wave Studios.
the family, my second home. Like these guys welcomed me with open arms and just supported me all the way through, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. Shout out Raj, shout out Ray, shout out Cuddy, shout out everyone. If I didn't mention you, I'm sorry. I love you guys. You guys know who you are anyway. So
Shout out to everybody. New Wave
man,
Studio. So
yeah.
look, with that being said, so like, if you could leave, just say it's a 10-year-old kid right now watching this video, what and they listen to your music, and they like, I want to be like him one day. What would you tell them?
Man, I would tell them to don't be afraid to fail, man. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't uh if anything, you want to fail as much as you want, especially if you're doing something for the first time, because you're not going to do something that you've never done before perfectly your first time. Like if you do, then bro, like
Nah,
props to
facts.
you,
Props.
but most likely, like I could probably even like bet on it, like you are not going to get like a perfect like product, you know what I
Yeah, it's
mean, or
never
like a
gonna be
like a
perfect.
result, because you gotta, it's a process, it really is. Like there are some people that really are like just gifted like that and talented that can just do stuff like
Yeah.
that, right? But when it comes down to it, it's just it's a process, and the only reason I'm here is because I really like went through it, man. Like 8 years just being tested by the game and whatnot, bro. Like it's super wild, and like just don't be afraid to make mistakes, and the times when those times come that you do make that mistake, just take it on the chin and just accept it, just
Accept it.
accept it. It's all part of life. You're not always going to be right.
Yeah.
You can't always you can't always think you're going to be right too. That's another thing. Get over that ego and know that there's always that better person out there, so you might as well just the best thing that I would say, be you.
Be you.
That's it. I'm gonna leave it on that. Lil Wayne told Drake the same thing. Like,
Be you.
don't stop trying to be like me, bro, or whatever, around those lines. I'm not sure what it was specifically, but it's like, just be you. Just be you,
Yeah.
because there's nobody else like you. And whatever idea that you have in mind, just put it out there, because even if it already has been done, it's like the fact that you're doing it is
Innovative.
unique in its own. Like
Yeah.
the fact that you're doing this podcast. And
Yeah, it's 1,000 podcasts out here, but like I've been saying I want to do a podcast for 3-4 years. Like a couple years ago when I was back in the States, like I would argue all day about basketball. It'd be, we got like, folks love LeBron and I'm a Kobe fan. I can give you 1,000 facts of why LeBron is not good, but I would argue all day. So like this podcast, like it's finally coming into fruition for me. So this is my first episode. I appreciate you for even giving me the opportunity, take your time out your day.
sir.
So, but before I leave y'all, I want to leave y'all with this. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how you get back up. You know what I'm saying? Because life is a revolving circle. It's all about what you do with every opportunity that you get. Take advantage of them. Use them to your own personal growth. You know what I'm saying? Learn from everything that you do. And remember that you mic'd up with LilFredd. So look, it's LilFredd. LilFredd presents Locked In with Claude. We in Guam right now. First episode. Like, subscribe, comment, follow. You know what I'm saying? We got more content. I'm going to try to drop at least once a week with a new person every week. So if you are any type of artist, you know what I'm saying, photography, anything that you do creative that you would like to, come on, just talk about. It's unscripted. I just want to have a conversation. You get what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in, hit the DM if you want to do it, comment, like, subscribe, send me anything, like give me tips. You know what I'm saying? It's the first episode. Just let me know. All right. LilFredd presents. Claude, we out.
Peace. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Take it back. I wish that we could take it back. Take it back to the time when I was so delusional over you. I just wish I could go back. Why'd you stab me in my back? After everything we had, should've known it was a night. I was too in love, I couldn't react. You took my